What is going on, guys? So it never hurts to get a second go, I believe. And I really wasn't sure if I covered this one or not, because I thought I had covered a race red, and this is the rapid red, but very similar. The Outerbanks trim with the Lux package, the 2.3 EcoBoost, and the automatic transmission. So pretty nice equipment here. And of course it is the 4-door with the soft top. Of course it just drizzled, so it's really going to be hard to make out the window sticker here. Excuse my fat ass, but MSRP $47,135. You can barely make out these options here, but it looks like 314A package, which is about $3,500. You have your rapid red color, which is $295. Has the front keypad and the auxiliary switches up top. This Outerbanks trim level is probably the first, I wouldn't say luxury, but more street focused with more amenities trim level. Not that it's not an off-road capable truck, which it obviously is. Really like the front end with the Outerbanks. So you get the gloss black front grille. So every kind of Bronco trim will have a different front grille. You see I have the white lettering here, which looks great. There's going to be a little Bronco logo in these headlights. And this is going to be the standard bumper. The standard bumper, not the modular bumper. You have the fog lights built in, and you also see the sensors, because this is the Lux package with a lot of the safety doodads. With the Outerbanks, you'll also get the painted fender flares. I'm talking about these fender flares. You notice inside them they have these turnable switches, very easy to undo, and there's a total of, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 of them. So you could take off the fender flares in just a moment. And also you have these safety, I think they're like crash bars. And if you got bigger wheels or anything like that, it's just a simple unbolt and you can get more clearance. So that's pretty cool. Wheel wise and tire wise, pretty standard. Not crazy about them, but nice enough. Outerbanks logo, and then this color is beautiful. Hard to make it out, but you do have it's like a sparkly paint. Keypad on the side. Keyless entry stuff. Exterior wise, you have all these little bolts. If you see these bolts anywhere, exterior, interior, that means it's like a modular part of the vehicle. So you can add accessories and whatnot. Also gonna take a second here. This is the key, kind of your standard Ford key fob. So you have your unlock, lock, the ×2 for remote start. So you press lock, then the ×2 button twice, and that turns this guy on. And it sounds all right. Sounds all right. So 4 doors are pretty much only coming in via the soft top right now. And you'll see your tire in the back. Get the tow hook in the back. All Broncos will get 3 tow hooks, 2 in the front, 1 in the back. You see these LED tail lights that look great. As far as your trunk and your cargo, you can actually kind of pull these tabs up and raise this soft top, I believe. Or it might be the aftermarket one. Got these little lassos here, the little lasso logos, so you can use that as tie downs. And you can pull up here for some extra goodies, extra storage in there. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I covered a race red one of these, almost exactly the same. You get the blind spot in the mirrors. Holy cow, feels like 100 degrees. I'm sweating my ass off. Interior, cloth interior, and it does have, you know, these these few different colors here. So you have the blue contrast on the stitching, even it almost looks black on the inside, and then you have this material here, really cool. It's the cloth material, just kind of a different weave or so. Side of the doors, you know, some storage, soft touch areas where you rest stuff when you pop inside. So I did the remote start on here. So the car is on, the AC is on, but the screens aren't. So if I wanted to do that, go in here and press the button. And so then everything will kind of turn on. You can kind of see, yeah, my view, I'm not going to mess with the gauges and stuff. And then also you have a bunch of safety controls down here for your lane keeping, as well as your adaptive cruise control, and just your regular cruise control turning off and on. Some volume controls, then your standard speed up, slow down, cruise control, up and down. AC vents in the side, lighting controls down here. You even have, right over here, you have the ground lighting, it looks like. So you can project ground lighting from the mirrors. And this is the new Ford sync system, which is also really nice. So my favorite tab is probably going to go into the features tab, and you can kind of see some of the little extras. So you see like the zone lighting, display, and so you can turn on or off all these lights. You can control your front headlights, your mirrors, your back. You can just turn them all off. Very intuitive. And you have these like two segmented areas of the screen, so you can always have on the 320. Excuse me. You can always have on the audio, and then you have something going on here, and you can use these up and down arrows to kind of go through. You have your navigation. You have the zone lighting you can keep up there. Your off-road status, fuel economy, other stuff. Really cool. And you can kind of put them in this card layout and kind of, you know, swipe through that way. So, and even still, like say you're on navigation, there's a little arrow on the side. You can drag that over and basically drag and switch your screen. So very cool. It's not too crazy or overwhelming, so really like that. Up here you have your toggles. These are kind of like the off-road switches, or I don't know if you call them the hero switches, but these off-road switches that you can toggle. Some models will have more, you know, and they'll fill out this bar. This one happens to have, looks like traction control, and then your turn assist. And that turn assist basically makes it so you can make a sharp turn, locks one of the rear wheels, and you make a sharp turn in very little space. These Lux packages, they'll have the power outlet up front. So I think that's a USB-C as well as a USB regular. Very nice. Accessory mount to actually mount accessories. You'll get a 10-speaker Bang & Olufsen sound system. Really unique thing I just noticed, there's a QR code above the mirror. I imagine you can use that QR code to get like an owner's manual or something like that. This Bronco also had the optional auxiliary switches, which are very satisfying to use. And yeah, so basically everything is pre-wired. If you wanted to add accessories and stuff, it's almost like plug and play. Very cool there. AC controls and stuff like that, pretty basic. You have your dual zone here. You have your heated seats for driver and passenger, your fan speed, you know, what fan direction you want to come out, the top or the low or whatever. Heated steering wheel, which is really nice. And then these Lux packages will also have the 360 camera. So you press that button up there and you can actually toggle between different cameras. And that is very convenient. And I can just turn it off by pressing this button right here. That's a button to turn off your sensors. I don't know why you'd do that. And then your auto start stop, which many will probably be pressing. Down here, if you could tell, there's a wireless phone charger as well as more USB hubs. And you know, some of these features are only available if you get a Lux package. Down here you have your G.O.A.T modes as well as your 4x4 toggles. And so you could just press this and go into 2 high or 4 low or 4 high. But you can also turn this dial and change in between modes. And by going into certain modes, so I'm in eco, and then go into sport. By going into these modes, they will automatically, you see that 4x4 shift in progress, they will automatically enable and disable certain 4x4 features. So the beauty of this, I believe, is Ford is almost making this and the 4x4 stuff almost idiot proof in a way. So that's really nice. You also get controls on the right side of the steering wheel, and I'm kind of getting sidetracked here. So you can toggle in between lots of information here. There's like this sub screen you could see, really cool. And then you can press the back arrow and get into more stuff. You want to see specifically your off-road stuff. It looks like you can really get into it. Very cool, very cool. The visuals are also really nice and helpful. Yeah, you can get all sorts of vehicle information right from here. And then you also have your voice controls, your hang up, your skip. Just really and another little small thing I'll mention is when I'm pressing these buttons, they're kind of rubberized. They're rubberized and covered. So I feel, and there's nothing really for it to get in there. So I feel like these are going to be they will last a long time. We'll wear slowly. These Broncos will get the little Bronco badge. You'll get this little side grab handle, which I've noticed can be not flimsy, but it kind of can creak around. This one's actually super firm in there. Little Bronco badging on the front. Glove box right here, looks like. And I'm gonna pop over to the second row in a sec. So I'm a big guy, you know. I'm closer to 300 than 200, and I'm about 6 foot or more in my heels. So I'm gonna show you what my ass getting into and see, I was in a comfortable spot there, and you can kind of see what type of space I have. It's not the most, but it's not the least either. I would definitely say, so I fit back here pretty easy, and I'm cozy. My knees are, you know, I'm a big chunker here. You see that belly? Oof. And but my knees are basically touching the seat, so it's not obviously the most comfortable, but it's not, I'd be perfectly fine back here. I'm in a Bronco, you know. Yeah, and especially if you pop the, you know, well, actually I got plenty of headroom too with the soft top. So yeah, no complaints back here. Lux package, you also get the outlet and the USB, and your window controls are in the center console because you can take these bad boys off. So overall, really happy with these guys. So if you have any questions, if you'd like to see more, tell me what your thoughts are on the new Bronco. What did you order? What do you think? I'm gonna put time codes below because I did kind of ramble on for a little bit. If you'd like to see more stuff like this or anything, please consider subscribing and liking, and I'm gonna keep on pushing this stuff out. Thank you.